Hey guys, I'm planning out my food for my upcoming PCT Section Hike 2026, and I was going to show you how I went about putting out my food. This is Monday through Saturday's worth of food, and I want to go over those numbers. But first, a couple things. I'd like to give a shout out to my little sister. My little sister made me some shirts years ago as I was completing little sections of the Pacific Crest Trail. Pacific Crest Trail, what'd she say? I can't read that now. All who wander are not lost. PCT, she had these made for me. She had this patch put on the side for me. So cool. And I just wanted to say to her how much I appreciate it. It's been fun. I'll show you the back in just a minute because in the back, I'm marking off sections of the trail that I've already done. Before I show you the food, let me show you the trail part. The trail part, you guys might remember from last year's video, this is my bedroom wall, and these are all the sections of the PCT in Washington. And this is what I'll be doing this year, down here at Leavenworth, Stevens Pass. This is the whole section. What is this? This is K section. There's Glacier Peak. That's what we'll see this year. But last year, I started at Darrington. We came in off of Darrington. We took the Seattle River Trail until we caught up to the PCT. We jumped on the PCT last year, and then we took all of this Seattle Pass. We went all through here, and we ended up taking a little break, taking Stehekin Road. We went over to Stehekin for a day. We came back, got back on the trail, and we rode it out. And we came out at Highway 20, which I'm pretty sure is called Rainy Pass. That's what we did last year. So from that Seattle River Trail south around Glacier Peak is what's left. That middle section is washed out and ruined at the moment. We can't get to it. So we will be skipping this section that we started on going north last time. This section that goes south, Mica Lake, Milk Creek, around Glacier Peak, Sitcom Creek Camp. And what we're going to do is get dropped off over here off of the old mountain highway on the North Fork Salk Trail. We're going to hike in 5 or 6 miles. That puts us on the trail right between Red Pass and White Pass. And then we're going to hike south all the way down, I guess, Grizzly Peak, Lake Janice, Lake Valhalla, all the way down to where we'll have someone pick us up at Stevens Pass, Leavenworth, Highway 2. That should add up to about roughly 50 miles or so. And I'm going to give myself until Saturday to do that. I'm going up with a buddy of mine, so it'll see how we hold out. Yeah, so those are all the sections of the PCT that my sister put on the back of my shirt. And I mark them off. She marks them off as I do them, but I've already done several of those sections that have not been marked off. So I've done a lot more than it looks like on the shirt. Okay, so when it comes to food, every year I try to get a brand new theory, but this year it was trying to control getting my calories and protein, but also keeping the weight down in my backpack. So what I tried to do is pack by the ounce, and every ounce needs to give me 150 calories, slightly more, slightly less. And that's kind of how you figured my meals. Roughly 20 ounces of food per day. Each ounce needs to be about 150 calories. That's around 2,200 some odd calories a day. So what's been fun is trying to figure out how can I get 150 calories per ounce. So what you end up with trying to get those kinds of calories is 1 ounce is roughly 30 grams, let's say. So I've got these Milo's Original Multi-Grain Crackers. 4 of them is 30 ounces, and that would give you 2 times 70, 140 calories. So that would be a good thing to pack. It's light and it's got calories. Another thing is these Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. This will tell you exactly 28 grams is 160 calories. So that is a good food item. It's light and it gives you your calories. Another one is trail mix or gorp, how some people call it. And that's exactly 160 calories, 1 ounce, 30 grams. So trail mix is fine. And what else did I pack in here? Sometimes I will go with one of these energy waffles, and those are roughly the same, 150 calories. So basically what my, oh, here's the other one. Here's the odd one. Two that I went with this year that I have not before is Pringles potato chips. There's Pringles and there's also trail mix in there, but 1 ounce of Pringles potato chips is 150 calories. Super light, gives you your calories. And the other new one for me this year is going to be corn chips. If you look, it will say 28 grams or 28, yeah, that's all. That 30 grams is an ounce, 160 calories. So those are the types of things I'm using to get my calories. And now I'll show you the meals. Monday we'll be driving into town, so I'm not leaving much for that. I'm just leaving my dinner. This is going to be dehydrated beans and rice that I made myself. Tuesday, the meals are going to start. This is a Quaker Oats oatmeal, but this is a new one that's got 15 grams of protein in it. So I'll do a bag of oatmeal, a bag of grits, some, you know, the stuff you put in your electrolytes, and this will be my coffee. I've got my little coffee press right over here, so I'll be pressing my coffee. My first snack is going to be an ounce of those crackers there is jam in a little baggie that I'll bite into and suck out and squeeze a little bit of peanut butter. So I'll have peanut butter and jelly chips. Next, I go something a little bit more processed just because I ran out of options. So this little coconut strip, coconut and pineapple, that thing is delicious, 100 calories. And then one of these waffle snacks. I don't like to eat the processed stuff that well, but I need a lot of meals. My next meal is going to be an ounce of corn chips, 160 calories, and it looks like I got beef jerky in there. I think an ounce of beef jerky is 10 grams of protein. So that's what I got there. My next snack is going to be an ounce of gorp or trail mix. That's 160 calories, and an ounce of Pringles. That keeps it kind of fun. The Pringles are pretty fun to eat as long as they don't break. There's 150 calories. Almond Joys just for fun, and then my next dinner will be a dehydrated lasagna meal. And then it's just the same thing over and over. Repeat grits and oatmeal, peanut butter and jelly. There I've got my processed meal, a gel pack and that waffle, Pringles, and looks like beef jerky for protein, corn chips and gorp. Another little snack for fun, and some Almond Joys, and then another dehydrated rice and beans. Thursday, same thing, same breakfast, electrolytes, same processed foods, the chips. It looks like I put jerky in that one for some protein, chips and gorp. Those are the roasted honey almonds with Almond Joy, and then a lasagna dehydrated meal. Same thing for Friday, and we should probably be out Friday. So there's the whole thing. And as you can see, guys, then I'll take that whole row of food and I'll put it in one bag for that Thursday, that Wednesday, that Tuesday. And that kind of keeps it all organized. All right, now that we've got all of our food, all that's left is to pack it this yellow, and trying to stay at that 150 calories per ounce. A bag like this is going to put me at 1 pound, 2 ounces. Let's see this one. 1 pound, 4 ounces. So about a pound of food per day. It's a little heavier than what I wanted, but that's about what it works out to. So anyway, all right, guys, I hope you got some value out of that video. And as always, I'll video this Southern K section hike and look for that in the future. I've already recorded last year's hike, the northern section of the K section, including Stehekin and that wonderful bus ride and the bakery cinnamon rolls. So a lot of editing involved, but it'll be coming. So stay tuned, guys. Be safe out there.